So as usual, when characters are announced for Street Fighter 6, we usually get the release trailer, then the gameplay trailer, then usually it follows up with like a bunch of people being invited to Capcom HQ to test the character, and we've now got the Mai version of that. Yesterday, I think the embargo must have simultaneously lifted because about 200 people suddenly jump scared my timeline with Mai gameplay. I think the same thing happened with Terry and previous DLC characters. And from what I understand, people are only given about 30 minutes to test and record these builds. And you do not get much time. A lot of the footage, I think, is sort of confused mashing, dropped combos, people desperately trying to figure things out in the space of 30 minutes. They do not get much time to prepare. Quite a lot of CPU stuff as well. So today, I'm going to do kind of a review of the footage. And I'm going to try and dig out the important bits and break down the stuff that you need to know about Mai, so you don't have to trawl through hours and hours of footage of people dropping 2-hit combos. But before we get started, did you guys hit that subscribe button? Thank you very much. So this first set of footage is quite good because they lead immediately with a bunch of cool stuff. So we see right off the bat, we see Mai's level 2 being used as a fireball punish, and this thing looks extremely good at that. Like, this is, like, almost, if you see when this starts, when this kicks in, Mai is practically full screen and just blasts across instantly. Now, it is important to keep in mind, this is the enhanced version of her level 2 with the flame charges. It seems like the base level 2 without the charge, without the stocks, is probably not as good. But if you can get the stocks, she suddenly becomes extremely good at punishing fireballs. Oh yeah, I guess we should talk about this. I do think it's really funny that after a year of people desperately begging for more costumes, Capcom adds a special costume for Mai that only exists on the character select screen. You cannot select it, you cannot use it in match. Yeah, so they mentioned in the dev blog, her fireball, her base fireball, or not fireball, her base fan throw, the uncharged, just regular one, can be deleted by any normal, and this includes jump normals. So one thing that's kind of, I think, going to be counterintuitive about Mai when she first comes out, is that normally, if someone like neutral jumps a projectile in Street Fighter, like every sort of Street Fighter instinct should tell you they're going to land on the fireball and get hit. But because Mai's actually get deleted by any normal, it's almost impossible for Mai to catch a jump with her fireball, because on the way down you can just press a jump normal and it'll delete the fireball. So I feel like these things are not going to operate in like a conventional way. One thing I am kind of curious to know, which I don't think is featured in any of the gameplay, my question is, can you cancel if you press a normal to destroy the fan throws? Like, if I say do a jab to break the fan, can I then cancel that jab as if I've made contact with the opponent? I don't think any of the footage managed to capture that, as far as I know, but I'd be interested to find out. So this is the much more important one. If you charge the fireball, it becomes a real projectile. It can't be beaten by normals. It bounces up. It's much better. And then it sets you up for a mix-up. And yeah, you can also throw 2. Or 4. You can kind of wreck them. How much drive did that use? Wait, I wanted to check this. Wow, she doesn't have to pay any extra drive. That's crazy. Usually for these kinds of like EX extensions, you have to pay a bit more. But if you notice at the start of this clip, where is it? So right when the clip starts, she has just over 4 bars of drive. She spends the initial EX for 2, and then none of the follow-ups use any more. So this is not the same as something like Luke's EX Sandblast follow-up. That seems really good. For 2 bars of drive and for no additional resources, being able to put 4 projectiles on the screen and the last one bounces, Like, you still, if you notice, you still get the bounce effect on the final fans. That seems really good in Projectile Wars. Okay, so I didn't know that Ryu Embu can destroy projectiles. Oh man. This special looks crazy to me. I assumed that her shoulder, like the elbow tackle, would probably be quite difficult to combo into because this thing does insane corner carry. But it seems like you can just tag it on like any juggle. And I think it even combos out of lights. The corner carry on this thing is wild. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so she can even do it from lights. So you see right here, we get crouch light kick, crouch light punch into tackle. That's really good for corner carry from a light ender. Oh yeah, and the OD version is kind of like a combo tool. So she launches you up into the sky. And then she can do jump medium punch, I think this is, into the dive. Oh, okay, that's confirmed now. We didn't know this for sure in the previous gameplay, but now we know. Okay, so her EX is a real DP. Like, I think everyone assumed this, but now it's confirmed. So she does have a true reversal, which is a very useful thing to have in this game. Is level 1 the only thing that gives her flame stocks? It's only level 1, huh? Okay, that's weird. It's weird to have like an entire dedicated stock mechanic that can only be activated from one super. That seems odd to me, but I kind of like it as well because I like the idea of a character actually having to spend level 1 regularly. It'd be a nice change of pace for this game rather than everyone just saving resources to dump on the level 3. Oh, really? So we saw the enhanced level 2 a minute ago, being an incredible fireball punish. But the regular level 2 does not look good for that. Whoa. Wait. Hold on, what just happened? That hit so low, what the fuck? So she does the EX, shoulder launcher. No jump medium punch, straight into level 2. And at this point, the opponent is like way underneath her. And it still catches? That looks like it might smoke your anti-air if it hits that far below her. That could be very annoying. Oh yeah, we also get the critical art. I like the critical art. I like it a lot. This reminds me so much of Samsho. The black and white with red is very Samsho to me. Well, I mean, it's very classic sort of like samurai movies in general, but it's extremely Samsho. Yeah, so in Samsho, every character in the game can do like this dash through attack. And it looks like this. And they stylize all of them the same. They're always black and white, but with the red for the blood spray. Yeah. They all go for the same, the black and white and red. So that's definitely, I think, a lot of the inspiration for this. And they also add, I don't know if you guys noticed, it's not obvious because of the quality of the footage, but there's also like a film grain effect they've added over the top, sort of like Jamie's. There's two separate supers in this game which reference like old martial arts cinema. They've got like a grainy film effect over the top. It's cute. I like what they're going for here. Okay, so this is Firestock stuff. Oh my god. I genuinely really hope. I think the thing that's gonna, for me, decide if I think this character is cool or not is how integral managing stocks is to her gameplay. Because I'm gonna be so annoyed if they went to all this trouble of adding this whole like fire stocks mechanic, and it ends up being the optimal game plan for Mai is just to not really use it and then just dump level 3s. I really hope this stock system is well designed, so because this stuff looks so cool. You can see here the player 2 Mai has 3 fire stocks left. They lose this round. It goes to final round. And now they just both have no stocks. So you cannot, like, carry stocks between rounds. And that also means you can't just throw, like, a YOLO level 1 at the end of a round to try and give yourself a leg up going into the next one. The fact that she can link into crouch medium punch from drive rush overhead suggests to me that this button, this thing is probably 6 frames. Because most of the time, when a character links drive rush overhead into a medium, that usually means the medium is a 6 frame, which is one of the best things you can have in this game. Severely underrated character trait is a 6 frame medium, because this means that you get a Giga Punish on drive reversal as well. So that looks like it's got some good range as well. Damn, that looks really good as an anti-air. What the hell? I mean, this character literally has a DP. So usually when a character has a DP, they don't usually give them like a one-size-fits-all anti-air button, but this thing looks pretty good. I think it's like back heavy kick. I'm kind of fascinated by her backdash. So she does a backdash here, and it goes like nowhere. This backdash has like no range, and you would think normally that would be like a big downside, but in this game, having a stubby backdash could actually be one of the most useful things you can have, because it means, I have to test this because I don't know for sure, but it means there's a good chance she'll be able to backdash a mid-screen throw attempt and still get a light afterwards. Most characters, that's corner only. But if she can do a mid-screen backdash on a throw and get like a jab afterwards, that would be very good. There's only a very small number of characters that can do that in this game. I think Luke can do it with backdash stand light kick, if I remember correctly. So yeah, although it might not be good for like maneuverability, having a stubby backdash as an anti-throw option, it's actually a good thing to have. Oh, well there we go. Confirmation. There you go. 100% confirmed her crouch medium punch is a 6 frame because it just punished the drive reversal. So she has a 6 frame medium. It looks like it has good range. What does she get afterwards? Is this stand fierce? This is stand fierce. So she can do punish counter crouch medium punch into stand fierce. So that alone confirms that she's going to be able to do like a 60% damage cash out combo on a drive reversal. Welcome to the club. Her forward throw does leave her a long way away. That's one thing I have noticed. So even in the corner, the forward throw leaves her like here. So I assume she's probably the kind of character that has to do a dash. She's probably a dash throw loop character like Terry. These guys are just scrapping. God, that button looks so good. Drop the combo. This button, this is stand heavy punch. This is a special cancelable heavy punch. It looks fairly fast and it goes like half screen. That looks really good. Wait a second. Hang on a second. I've just put the pieces together. Long range special cancelable stand heavy punch. Big corner carry. DP. Fire-based special moves. Projectile. Where have I seen those combination of character features before? Every road leads to Ken. Convergent evolution, but everyone becomes a Ken eventually. It's Kens all the way down. Oh no. Sheesh. Meterless combo, by the way. Stand heavy punch. Heavy Ryuembu into shoulder. Completely meterless combo, and it gives you like half stage corner carry. That seems pretty good. Me when I lose a match in tournament to a my player and the TO comes over and says what happened, and I've just lost, and I say, yeah, it was my win. It was my win. Put it down on the little piece of paper that it was my win. -2, -2, -2. Can't win them all. Hold up. Zoom and enhance. What the fuck is that? Is that Honda? Unidentified flying sumo? I think it's really fucking funny that Capcom is just like, yeah, sumos can fly in this universe. He can just sumo, like, headbutt across the sky to get where he needs to be. Holy, what in God's name was that combo? Alright, punish counters stand heavy punch. EX fireball twice. And then that links back into heavy punch? Damn, that seems good. I've said this before, but one of the best things you can have as a character in Street Fighter is if your combo structure uses lots of EX moves rather than drive rush cancels, because it restores your drive gauge much quicker. This character is going to be fucked. I'm all for it. Keep in mind, though, one thing I will say is that when we were going off Terry pre-release gameplay previews, he looked absolutely cracked. I was genuinely concerned that Terry might be too strong pre-release, and we all know how that turned out. So I would reserve judgment until we actually get a chance to, you know, play these characters. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that DI combo? She gets a DI, neutral jump heavy kick, drive rush heavy punch, whoops. Ryuembu into the tackle, and that takes you all the way to the corner from the middle of the stage for 1 bar of drive. It's gotta feel so bad. Like, I can already feel it. I bet it feels really bad when you're playing Mai, spending level 1 to kill, because it's like where fire stocks go. You get 5 fire stocks, the round ends, and they're gone. Easy come, easy go. You get to win the round, that is true, but it is a little bit disappointing to be rewarded with, like, a resource that is immediately taken away from you. It's crazy, this is not a gameplay thing, but it's crazy how much attention has gone into making her animations flow when she, like, because the thing is, she has a fan in her hand, but she also needs to have her hands free for certain attacks. Have you guys noticed they've added a bunch of really cool transitionary animations of her putting, like, the fan in her hair? Sometimes she puts it in her mouth. Like, look, watch what happens after the forward throw. So she has the fan in her mouth so that she has her hands free. And then she grabs it back out and then goes back into her idle stance. Like, she's got, like, transitions for everything. Okay, I think it was this. There we go. Okay, this was what I just wanted to show off real quick. So we've got the flame stocks this time around for this combo. She does stand medium punch, EX Ryuembu, which is a launcher. Then she does heavy Ryuembu, which I didn't know was possible until I saw this clip, that you can do EX into heavy and then still juggle afterwards. And then she does the enhanced level 1. And this does a grip of damage, by the way. Like, pay attention to this. If you look at Terry's health bar here, watch how much damage this enhanced level 1 does. Focus. I know it's hard to keep your eyes focused on the right thing when Mai's on screen, but, like, look how much this does. Pretty much doubled the combo damage. And you get your stocks back to 5. So it seems like, I would assume, like, the base level 1 probably does 2k. And I'm guessing the enhanced one is like 2.5k maybe? It seems pretty high. And yeah, it looks like a good anti-air as well. That would be cool, actually, if while she has the fire stocks up, she gets boosted super gauge increase. To, like, encourage you to snowball level 1s. Oh, by the way, one thing I do want to mention. A follow-up to my last video, because a lot of people DM'd me about this. So in my last video, I talked about how annoying it is that you can't jump straight into a replay from the match end screen. And a bunch of people said, did you notice that in the Mai build, there is now an option, this one here that's grayed out, it says, this is the replay option, watch replay, and a bunch of people were celebrating that they finally added replay access, but unfortunately, this is already how the game works, because this is offline versus. So right now, even in the current build of the game, you can jump straight into a replay while playing offline versus. So, yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this option right here is not new. Cool. Yeah, this is all modern, so the damage is obviously scaled way down. We get to end on Andy's handsome face once more, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's most of the meat that we can get off this bone. So I think I'm still kind of interested in Mai. I think I'm more interested in Mai than I was for Terry, in my opinion. She's got some interesting things. For me, like I said, kind of the big question mark is how much of her game plan is going to be about managing level 1 and fire stocks, or is it just like a gimmick that you can choose to do from time to time? Like, how central to her game plan is the fire stock stuff? But yeah, I think she looks really cool. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. And I will see you all in the next video.